John, tell us about what's going on in terms of this whole increase in ad-supported AVOD, ad-supported OTT, the streaming wars, the opportunities. From a buying perspective, uh, where do you think things are going? Obviously, they've been accelerated through the COVID time, but they've been accelerating for some time. What do you think the opportunities are for brands in ad-supported OTT?
So I think obviously the behavior shift has been dramatic over the past 2 months. Just by the fact of quarantine, people are looking for things to entertain themselves within their homes. We saw the linear shift on the short term, but people are recognizing that the AVOD opportunity is the places that people are going to not only shift behavior significantly short term, but stick with in the long term. And I think that's critical because we've seen over time that that trend has happened over time. But the dramatic increase in the short term will mean that people either are going to try certain new AVOD or SVOD opportunities, but end up sticking with those because they see the benefit of the shorter ad pods, the ability to consume more of that content that they like over a defined period of time. So we've seen that huge growth spike that's not just been within kind of like the places that we would expect from the Amazons and the Hulu and the Netflix world, but also within the free ad-supported services that we've kind of experienced more and more over the past few months.
So what's investment like in those new platforms? What are sort of the things that you're happy about and things that you think could be improved?
Well, I think that there's the marketplace value of what those environments are. Like, we know what the media value is. I think that there's been certain entities that have tried to launch new services within this environment that have tried to like bridge the middle. So they want to be an AVOD service, but have some sort of subscription model as part of that model. And I think that is not necessarily the best avenue to go. We felt this way months ago. The fact that we have a lot of people who spend a lot of money on services, whether it's through an MVPD or through a subscription model, and then you have advertiser-supported model that are also asking for incremental dollars. We see like the economic impact on households, which we'll see even now and more so in the future. People will want to trim costs. And the things that we've seen from a Magna perspective is there's about a little over 3 services or 3 subscriptions to a certain dollar amount that they'd be willing to spend against. So the free ad-supported model, which is truly free, I think is the things that are going to resonate to the top, which is why you're seeing the success of services like Roku and Pluto and places like that versus other places that are trying to kind of manage the middle and get subscription costs while providing advertising as well.
John, we have a lot of people gathering for the NewFronts. It's going to be quite different from what we've been at over the years, as everything is. But as folks assemble for the NewFronts, actually dialing in, as it were, what are some topics do you think that brands will want to understand now about streaming and about media investment? What are some of the hot topics that you think or that your clients want to have addressed?
I think digital inventory differentiation will be critical. So premium content will be always desired, and I think if we're seeing in the linear world of scripted's impacted in the longer term against new content, what does the pipeline look like within the next 6 to 12 months for that premium content? And the access to that content, is that available to me through a direct basis? Are you selling it through other SSPs? And what is the overall impact to the ability to deliver reach against the audiences that I'm trying to achieve? So we're anticipating, and we're already having conversations with clients about what are the audiences we're talking to? What are the communications that we want to say within a world that has obviously shifted dramatically? But in those environments, am I truly getting that right place, right moment the right message that allows me to kind of confidently talk to clients that this inventory is available only to certain places or certain publishers or certain media partners, and not available to other places where I potentially get it cheaper and make it more effective. So it's not just about understanding the inventory, it's about the access of that inventory so that we can make the determinations of how best to access it at what point in time in the year that we actually want to make those investments.
And finally, John, I want to just ask, the role of a media agency and the work that you've done all these years and the expectations of the clients during this period, and maybe a little bit about the relationship and how this has impacted work, perhaps let's say in a positive way, perhaps.
Yeah, well, I think actually what's been notable is the bond between our agency and clients has actually gotten even stronger, because I think we're all learning new things that we have never experienced before, and we've all relied on each other to share more information than maybe we normally either wouldn't or couldn't get access to. So the way we talk to our partners now today is about, help me understand exactly what you're seeing, let me tell you what we're seeing on our side, and how do we find a solution that best meets the needs of our clients so that they can be best armed for what they need to do in the short term, which obviously has been a critical component of our past 3 months. The opportunity to get flexibility on those commitments we've made, and how do we talk about a new future that allows us to talk more specifically about aggregated content within a portfolio. What are the right ramifications of costs within those world? And then ultimately, what is the ability to make more determinations about that commitments and flexibility as we learn more about the new world? So I do think that, unfortunately, we experience dramatic events, and we've been through others, but I think this is a unique one because we don't know what the future will hold. We need each other more than ever, and that comes between agencies and partners as well as clients. And we've seen certain agencies and working with the media partners that they work in a different way and rise to the occasion more so than others, which gives us confidence that they'll be with us in the future as we have to make those determinations.